Mi Tierra is one of the first restaurants, ethnic restaurants that I visited in Sarasota. I think it opened about 10 years ago. Time flies, and I'm always up for something new. So it just made sense to head down to it, and it's still in the same old diner, but the food is still the same. It's simply great food. That little jar there is a sauce that they put on their food. It's a kind of a relish, and it's just fabulous. There's nothing else like it. It's hot, but it's not that hot, and it's sweet, and it goes on everything. Here we're having a Colombian breakfast, which is a steak and an egg over beans and rice, red beans and rice with sweet plantains. That's what Joan had that morning. And what I had, I think, was a soup. They make these great soups. The soup for them is a meal, which they give you rice and beans and a salad, and then the soup comes in a huge bowl. I don't know whether it was oxtail soup or it looks like oxtail soup. It just the soups in this place, sopas, are just great, and the menu is in English, and here's me just chowing down on my Sunday morning breakfast. The soups are just terrific, as is all the food here. It's a little bit out of the way on 301. It's past downtown, out past the KFC. Well, the old KFC is gone now, but the Popeyes, which is still there on the right-hand side. But you can't beat the soups. The soups are the kind of soup that you wish you could have every day. They run about $7, $8, or $9. It's a full meal. It's a huge soup, as in all of the Latin things, And there's also a dish here that I love, which I didn't have this time. I forget the name of it now, but if you look at the menu, it costs $20, and it's a platter full of meat. There's steak and pork, and there's a little chicken, and there's chorizo, and there's the chicharron, which you want to ask them to cook soft and not hard, because sometimes the chef cooks it hard. It's too hard to eat for me anyway. And several other meats too. I forget what. And here's one of the waitresses. She's just fabulous. I've known her since she didn't speak any English, and now she's very fluent, you can see. But this is the best place you can go if you want something different. This is a really different Latin cuisine. There's one of my books I gave her. She was so nice. So there you go. That's the place to go. And here's me just telling you what it's all about. And we hope you do make it down to Mi Tierra. Don't be confused by what you see on the outside, as though it looks like it's an old diner. Inside it's nice, it's clean, and the food is just fabulous. I think a woman is the cook.